Meta has just unveiled a product that could redefine how we interact with technology: the Ray-Ban display smart glasses. For years, the dream of wearable computing has been floating around the tech world. Companies promised us devices that wouldn't sit in our pockets or on a desk, but would be integrated into our daily lives as naturally as the clothes we wear. Meta's latest attempt is bold, stylish, and packed with features that look futuristic on paper. But the launch has also raised hard questions about comfort, privacy, price, and the long-term consequences of living in a world where digital information follows us everywhere we go. In this video, we'll take a deep look at what these glasses can actually do, the flaws already being exposed, the criticism pouring in, and why they matter far beyond their flashy features. Mark Zuckerberg and his team have been chasing this dream for years, creating the next platform that could replace the smartphone. Meta isn't just building a gadget, it's betting the future of the company on augmented reality and wearable technology. The Ray-Ban display is part of this broader strategy. It's designed not to look like a clunky piece of tech, but like an ordinary fashion accessory, sunglasses you might already wear. By making them stylish and familiar, Meta hopes to avoid the stigma that killed earlier experiments like Google Glass. But beneath the classic Ray-Ban frames is a glimpse of Meta's long-term vision, a future where you no longer need to pull a phone from your pocket to connect with the digital world. The glasses feature a small but powerful display embedded into the right lens. It projects information directly into your field of vision, bright enough to compete with the sun. Instead of swiping on a phone screen, you use a wristband called the neural band to control it. This band reads the tiny electrical signals your muscles generate, turning subtle finger movements into commands. You can scroll, select, and interact almost invisibly. Alongside the display, the glasses come with a 12-megapixel ultra-wide camera, 6 microphones, and open-ear speakers designed to let you hear audio while still staying aware of your surroundings. The internal storage handles thousands of photos and short video clips, and the battery lasts about 6 hours before needing to be recharged in the carrying case. Taken together, the technology promises a seamless, hands-free experience that blends physical and digital life. Where these glasses become interesting is in everyday scenarios. You're walking in a city you've never visited before, and instead of constantly pulling out your phone to check maps, glowing arrows appear in front of you on the street. You're at a restaurant abroad, reading a menu written in a language you don't understand, but the translation pops up instantly on your lens. During a video call in a noisy environment, real-time captions float in your vision, making conversations clear and accessible. These use cases highlight how the Ray-Ban display is not just a toy, but an attempt to integrate technology into life in a way that feels invisible yet powerful. For those who live on the move, or for people with accessibility needs, the potential applications could be life-changing. Of course, futuristic tech always comes with a price, and in this case, that price is steep: $799. For many people, especially outside the United States, the actual cost climbs even higher after taxes and import duties. This places the glasses firmly in the premium gadget category. Critics argue that if Meta wants these devices to become mainstream, affordability will be key. Right now, the Ray-Ban display looks more like a luxury product for enthusiasts and early adopters than something the average consumer will buy. The high cost raises another issue. Are we paying for innovation, or are we paying to test a half-finished experiment for Meta? Beyond the price tag, several flaws stand out. The 6-hour battery life might sound reasonable, but in practice, it is limiting. A full day of heavy use will drain it long before you return home, meaning you'll need to carry the case everywhere just to recharge. The glasses themselves weigh 69 grams, heavier than most standard eyewear, and combined with the wristband, they might feel uncomfortable after extended use. For people who already wear prescription lenses, the bulk could be even more inconvenient. Then there are connectivity issues. Early demos already showed glitches during live presentations, raising doubts about whether the glasses are as polished as Meta wants us to believe. These weaknesses don't destroy the product, but they highlight how much work is still needed before this technology can truly replace the phone in your pocket. The most serious criticism of the Ray-Ban display has nothing to do with weight or battery life. It's about privacy. With microphones always listening and a camera ready to capture what you see, these glasses turn the wearer into a walking surveillance device. People around you may have no idea they are being recorded. And in societies already struggling with trust in big tech companies, the thought of Meta controlling even more of our data is unsettling. Critics argue that the glasses could be banned in sensitive spaces, classrooms, workplaces, even restaurants, much like Google Glass was banned years ago. The difference now is that the glasses look like ordinary Ray-Bans, making it nearly impossible to know when you're being filmed. This invisibility is both their strength and their most dangerous feature. If these glasses gain popularity, the way we behave in public will inevitably change. Think about how smartphones already shifted our habits. People went from making eye contact at the dinner table to staring at screens. Now imagine glasses that let you check messages or scroll through notifications without anyone knowing. It could make conversations feel hollow and disconnect people further from each other. On the flip side, the technology could also empower people with disabilities, provide accessibility to those with hearing impairments, and make information universally available in real time. The social impact will depend heavily on how people choose to use the device, as a tool for empowerment or as a crutch that isolates us further into the digital world. Meta is not the only player in this race. Apple is working on its own glasses. Xiaomi has launched affordable alternatives, and other companies like TCL are experimenting with similar designs. In the first half of 2025 alone, shipments of smart glasses jumped by more than 100%, showing the market is rapidly expanding. Right now, most of these devices still rely on being paired with a phone, but the end goal for every company is clear: build glasses that can replace the smartphone entirely. The Ray-Ban display is just one step in this larger battle. And while it may not be perfect, it gives Meta a head start in shaping public perception of what wearable computing could look like. The Ray-Ban display will likely be remembered not as the end product, but as a stepping stone. Future versions will need to be lighter, with better battery life, higher resolution displays, and stronger protections for user privacy. But every new generation brings us closer to a world where pulling out a phone feels outdated. Imagine glasses that handle your payments, connect to your work, navigate you across the city, and translate any conversation in real time. The potential is enormous, but so are the risks. We're entering an era where digital information will live constantly in front of our eyes, and society has yet to decide how comfortable it is with that future. Despite the excitement, many critics remain unconvinced. They argue that Meta is repeating the mistakes of the past, rushing a half-finished product to market just to prove it's ahead in the race. They point to the awkward demos, the high cost, and the unresolved privacy issues as signs that the technology isn't ready. Some go further, accusing Meta of trying to control not just our online interactions but our physical world by embedding its platform directly into our vision. These doubts won't disappear easily, and for the glasses to succeed, Meta will have to do more than impress with flashy features. It will need to earn trust, something the company has struggled with for years. The Meta Ray-Ban display glasses are exciting, futuristic, and undeniably ambitious. They showcase where technology is headed and give us a glimpse of a future where the line between digital and physical life disappears. But they also raise tough questions about cost, comfort, and above all, privacy. Are these glasses a revolutionary step toward replacing the smartphone, or are they just another expensive experiment destined to fade away? The truth may lie somewhere in between. For now, one thing is clear: the race for wearable computing has officially begun, and our lives are about to change in ways we may not yet fully understand. If you want to stay ahead of these shifts and see how the tech world is evolving, make sure to subscribe, because this is only the beginning.